My name is Tina Sherman, and I am the campaign director for paid family and medical leave and breastfeeding and for MomsRising, and we work on a variety of family-friendly policies, from paid family and medical leave to paid sick days to investment in early education. And one of the things that brought me to advocacy is actually starts with the birth of my oldest son. I had an amazing birth. He's now 11. I had an amazing birth with him. And shortly after that, I had two wonderful friends who got pregnant in succession and had widely different birth stories than I did. And I was shocked. One woman was an African-American mom who was pregnant with twins, who was 9 centimeters, almost 10, and was not receiving the same level and the same kind of treatment I had received at the same hospital. There were a lot of assumptions made about her, and I was glad that I was able to be there for her as her doula at the time. And so that was sort of my first entry into seeing why and how moms need support and advocates, and that they need to be advocates for themselves. And then my second story is a mom who had those births that everyone dreams of. She walked around all day, she was laboring at work, and she may have sat down, and she gets home and having dinner with her husband, and she's like, oh, I think it's time to go to the hospital. And a couple minutes later, she pops out a baby, right? All the births that all of us moms dream of. And with her second, she was due right around the 4th of July and had decided the easiest way to have this baby, because she wanted to go to a wedding, was to be induced. And so she was 20 weeks and went to her doctor and said, I want to be induced. And that doctor said, great, let's get you scheduled. And I was mortified and didn't know any better, and just, trying to be supportive of her decisions, but also just wondering, why do we, my friend, I don't want to say her name, my friend, why do you want to mess with success? You had the birth that every mom dreams of. And I said, I don't know enough, but, might be worth doing some research. And she did, and promptly dropped her physician, found another physician, and then went to have an even better birth for her second, who she did just pop out in like 3 minutes or something. But really, these were two moms who were intelligent, had access to all sorts of resources, both graduates of fine universities, all of those things, who didn't have the resources. And I said, how are we in this situation where moms that I know with resources don't have the tools that they need to make informed decisions? Now, whatever those decisions are, that's one thing, but informed decisions. So I later went to become a birth doula, and in my advocacy work, I'd been working in several different roles in public policy, and so my position at MomsRising lets me kind of merge the two in maintaining a connection with moms and babies, as well as advocating, helping them be advocates for themselves, as well as advocating for moms who are unable to speak up for themselves.